Getting into the Lost 45s on WTBC's Top 20 survey of August 8th, 1963. Boy, we got some jams coming up too. Lost 45s by Sam Cooke and Irma Thomas. Irma Thomas, woo, man, the Lost 45 by her at number 3, a somewhat eclectic playlist, although just 20 songs on this playlist. But then you got the WTBC pick hits right here at the bottom. And one of the DJs, Johnny Hayes, he picks Flipped Over You by Paul and Paula. Even though the song was not a hit, though, a lot of people enjoyed that song back in the summer of 1963. Quite a few of them having fond memories of Flipped Over You by Paul and Paula. Sock hop classic in its own right. Paul and Paula was actually Ray Hildebrand and Jill Jackson. And they attended Howard Payne University in Texas, a small college in Texas. Ray Hildebrand, he was an athletic type of guy. He was a lifeguard at a swimming pool. He lived in a gym one summer. The coach let him do it. I mean, I don't know how much rent he paid, but boy, that's a deal right there, living in the gym. That's where he wrote Hey Paula. He was inspired by Tall Paul and that Fonticello, which was a hit back in 1959, 1960. And Ray Hildebrand wrote Hey Paula. It was originally 6 minutes long. Of course, that got pared down. You couldn't do a song that was 6 minutes long and expect it to be played in 1963. The average length of a record back in 1963 was around like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Well, as I've already mentioned, Jill Jackson and Ray Hildebrand, they attended Howard Payne University when the local radio station held a benefit for the American Cancer Society. This radio station, they asked their listeners, the station said, come on down, sing a tune for us to contribute to the American Cancer Society. Jill Jackson, she turned to Ray Hildebrand. She said, hey, would you like to come down to the radio station and sing with me? And Ray Hildebrand was like, hey, I got this song that I wrote that we could sing right here. Hey, Paula. They went down to the radio station. They sang the tune. The DJ liked it so much that he recorded it. He played it on his own show. Generated some requests. People were coming up to Ray Hildebrand and Jill Jackson. They were saying, this song's got some possibilities. I think you're on to something. You ought to record this record. Well, they got down to Fort Worth and they hooked up with a producer and they cut Hey Paula in 2 takes. It was pared down from 6 minutes to 3, well, certainly less than 3 minutes. And to make a long story short, it got some local airplay, became a local hit. Mercury Records put out Hey Paula on a national scale, went to number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100, sold 3 million copies. It was Shelby Singleton at Mercury Records. He said, Jill and Ray's just not going to work. We can't call you Jill and Ray. It's just not going to sell that many records. Since the song is called Hey Paula, why don't we just call you Paul and Paula? And that's Shelby Singleton of Mercury Records. So there you go, Paul and Paula. And, oh yes, got to mention this. This was brilliant. The deleted sections. Remember when I told you that they had to shorten the record from 6 to 3 minutes? Well, the leftover portions, the deleted portions, were used in the follow-up to Hey Paula, which was Young Lovers, which is probably one of the reasons why Young Lovers sounded a lot like Hey Paula. It was basically Hey Paula Part 2. Now we get to this third single by Paul and Paula, a WTBC pick hit of August 8th, 1963. This is Flipped Over You.